Hello everybody, and welcome back to the final part this week of Sci-Fi Read Aloud. We will conclude Chapter 20 today. That was sensible advice, and was followed out. After walking for 1 hour, we had attained a forest of sago trees. Some inoffensive serpents glided away from us. The birds of paradise fled at our approach, and truly I despaired of getting near one when Conseil, who was walking in front, suddenly bent down, uttered a triumphal cry, and came back to me bringing a magnificent specimen. "Ah, bravo, Conseil! Master is very good. No, my boy, you have made an excellent stroke, taking one of these living birds and carry it in your hand. If master will examine it, he will see that I have not deserved great merit." "Why, Conseil?" "Because this bird is drunk as a quail." "Drunk?" "Yes, sir. Drunk with the nutmegs that it devoured under the nutmeg tree under which I found it. See, friend Ned, see the monstrous effects of intemperance." "By Jove!" exclaimed the Canadian. "Because I have drunk gin for 2 months, you must needs reproach me." However, I examined the curious bird. Conseil was right. The bird, drunk with the juice, was quite powerless. It could not fly. It could hardly walk. The bird belonged to the most beautiful of the 8 species that are found in Papua and in the neighboring islands. It is the large emerald bird, the most rare kind. It measured 3 feet in length. Its head was comparatively small, its eyes placed near the opening of the beak, and also small. But the shades of color were beautiful, having a yellow beak, brown feet and claws, nut-colored wings with purple tips, pale yellow at the back of the neck and head, and emerald color at the throat, chestnut on the breast and belly. 2 horned downy nets rose from below the tail that prolonged the long light feathers of admirable fineness, and they completed the whole of this marvelous bird that the natives must have poetically named the Bird of the Sun. But if my wishes were satisfied by possession of the bird of paradise, the Canadians were not yet. Happily, about 2 o'clock, Ned brought down a magnificent hog from the brood of those the natives call bari otong. The animal came in time for us to procure real quadruped meat, and he was well received. Ned Land was very proud of his shot. The hog, hit by the electric ball, fell stone dead. The Canadians skinned it and cleaned it properly after having taken 6 cutlets, destined to furnish us with a grilled repast in the evening. Then the hunt was resumed, which was still more marked by Ned and Conseil's exploits. Indeed, the 2 friends, beating the bushes, roused a herd of kangaroos that fled and bounded along their elastic paws. But these animals didn't take flight so rapidly but what the electric capsule could stop their course. "Ah, Professor," cried Ned Land, who was carried away by the delights of the chase. "What excellent game! And stewed, too! What a supply for the Nautilus! 2, 3, 5 down! And to think that we shall eat that flesh, that the idiots on board shall not have a crumb." I think that, in the excess of his joy, the Canadian, if he had not talked so much, would have killed them all. But he contented himself with a single dozen of these interesting marsupials. These animals were small. They were a species of those kangaroo rabbits that live habitually in the hollows of trees, and whose speed is extreme, but they are moderately fat and furnish at least estimable food. We were very satisfied with the results of the hunt. Happily, Ned proposed to return to this enchanting island the next day, for he wished to depopulate it of all eatable quadrupeds, but he reckoned without his host. At 6 o'clock in the evening, we had regained the shore. Our boat was moored to the usual place. The Nautilus, like a long rock, emerged from the waves 2 miles from the beach. Ned Land, without waiting, occupied himself about the important dinner business. He understood all about cooking well. The bari otong, grilled on the coals, soon scented the air with delicious odor. Indeed, the dinner was excellent. 2 wood pigeons completed this extraordinary menu. the sago pastry, the sago pasty, the artocarpus bread, some mangoes, half a dozen pineapples, and the liquor fermented from some coconuts overjoyed us. I even think that my worthy companion's ideas had not all the plainness desirable. Suppose we do not return to the Nautilus this evening, said Conseil. Suppose we never return, added Ned Land. Just then a stone fell at our feet and cut short the harpooner's proposition. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back with the thrilling Chapter 21 next week.